Today we are going to learn noun clause in English grammar. Noun clause are the part of composite sentences. There are two kinds of composite sentences in English: compound and complex sentences. The door of Ali's room opened and his brother came in is compound sentence. Aisun was very happy when she heard this is complex sentences. So noun clauses are the part of complex sentences which we are going to look through today. So clauses, complex clauses are nominal, attributive, and adverbial clauses. Nominal clauses are the kind of complex sentences. So what I need is a piece of good advice is a subject clause. Attributive clause, a man whose voice seemed familiar to me gave commands. So adverbial clauses, when it rains, I usually stay at home, is adverbial clause. So there are many complex sentences in English, but we will look at nominal clauses. So nominal clauses are used in the place of noun in English sentences. So there are also three kinds: subject clause, object clause, and predicate clause. Subject clause, as we can understand from the name of it, are used in the place of subject of a sentence. Object clause, on the other hand, is used instead of object in a sentence. So predicate, as we can understand, can be used instead of predicate of a sentence. So how the book will sell depends on its plot, and the author is subject clause. How the book will sell is the subject clause, which stands in the place of subject of sentence, which depends on its plot, and the author is the main sentence. I don't know why I like you so much. Why I like you so much is the object clause, which serves as the object of main clause. I don't know. So predicate clause is an example we can see give as that is what I want you to do. What I want you to do is predicate clause. So the hotel was expensive. The hotel is the subject of the clause. Where we stayed was expensive. The main sentences of these two sentences are same, was expensive. And the hotel and where we stayed are the clauses of these subjects of these two sentences. In the first sentence, subject is expressed with a noun. In the second sentence, on the other hand, subject is expressed with clause, which is where we stayed. I didn't like his composition. I didn't like what he wrote. In the third and fourth sentences, main sentences are I didn't like. So in the third sentence, object is a noun phrase, which is his composition. And in the fourth sentence, object of the sentence is what he wrote is object clause, which serves as an object of the main sentence. So, as we see from examples, that noun clauses stands as a noun in a sentence. So, subject clause comes in front of verb, and if there is an object, object clause comes after verb and serves an object of the sentence. So let's see the conjunctions of noun clauses which can be used in nominal sentences. So what, who, whom, when, where, why, how long, how often, and etc. can be used as a conjunction of nominal sentences. And there are that and the fact that or zero conjunction can also be used to join nominal clauses to main sentences. Then whether and if. And let's see now each of these conjunctions in examples and how they are used. So I believe this, he is innocent. We can see these two simple sentences and we can join them using as nominal sentence construction. So in the first sentence, this is an object. So second sentence, he is innocent, we will use as an object sentence for the first sentence. I believe that he is innocent. So I know this, she is not a capable teacher. So I know that she is not a capable teacher. So the first and second sentences are joined. We created a complex sentence out of two simple sentences, which she is not a capable teacher is used as an object clause in the second sentence. So I know that he is innocent. I know the fact that he is innocent. So that and the fact that can be used interchangeably in the sentences. That her husband left Layla made her very sad. The fact that her husband left Layla made her very sad. The judge drew attention to it. The culprit was to defend himself. The judge drew attention to the fact that the culprit was to defend himself. So as you see from the sentences, we are not supposed to use that after preposition in noun clauses. So, but depend on and find out is exception. We can use that conjunction after these phrases. So let's see the verbs which require that or the fact that after themselves. So assure, convince, inform, tell, advise, concede, infer, warn, conclude, deduce, notify. So these verbs can be used in front of that or nominal clauses. Let's give some example to them. The teacher advised the students that they should study for the exam. I was able to convince my father that I really took all my pills yesterday. So let's look at the adjectives which we can use nominal clauses with that conjunction after them. Afraid, certain, excited, optimistic, shocked, unaware, amazed, confident, fortunate, pleased, sorry, upset, annoyed, conscious, furious, positive, sure, worried, ashamed, convinced, glad, proud, surprised, astounded, delighted, happy, recommendable, terrified, aware, disappointed, impressed, sad, thrilled. He was certain that he could be successful. The refugees are optimistic that the war will end soon. So after some nouns, we can also use that clause, nominal clauses using that conjunction. So these nouns are advise, concern, fear, opinion, proof, accusation, conclusion, hope, order, reason, allegation, contention, hypothesis, pity, and so on. The belief that the earth was flat is absurd. So as we see, after a noun, we can use noun clauses. So she's clever, everybody knows it. She knows that she is clever. Everybody knows she is clever. So we can sometimes even omit conjunction in noun clauses if the conjunction is that or the fact that. So I'm not sure how often the bus comes by. She wonders when the film will begin. What will the teacher tell about the subject? I really want to know this. So I really want to know what the teacher tell about this subject. So these are the examples of noun phrases, noun clauses with different conjunctions. So Eileen wants to know what we did in English class yesterday. I was concerned about how Ali will get the money. The question is when COVID-19 crisis will end. When schools will open is not certain yet. Why Narmin behaved so rudely yesterday is the question for me. I have no idea how Emil broke my pen. I can't remember when the film will begin. I soon was forgotten when she decided to become a teacher. The farmer has no idea how much eggs cost this week. So these are the examples of noun clauses in so interchange. There are different examples of noun clauses. So let's look at more examples. Who will be the first to answer this question? I wonder who will be the first to answer the question. Who have you seen there? I don't know who you have seen there. So as you see in the sentences, we are not expected to use inversion as we use in interrogative sentences in noun clauses. But we can use any interrogative sentences instead of or as a noun clause. So I don't know who you live with. I don't know whom you live with. I don't know with whom you live. What did he say? I don't remember. And I don't remember what he said. What he said is important. So in the first sentence, I don't remember what he said is an object clause. Second sentence, on the other hand, what he said is important is subject clause. This is what he said is predicate clause, as predicate clause comes after linking verbs. I want to know what he said, again, as an example of object clause. Have they applied for the post? I wonder this. I wonder whether or if they have applied for the post. Can he win the race? We don't know this. We don't know whether or if he can win the race. If subject and predicate, we cannot use if in subject and predicate clauses, and we cannot omit conjunction in subject clause either. So I don't know whether they have applied for the post. Whether they have applied for the post is not known. I don't know about whether I should accept your offer. So after preposition, we also do not use if in object clauses. So we can use conjunction with ever instead of other conjunctions, like wherever I looked, I couldn't find my glasses. No matter where I looked, I couldn't find my glasses. Wherever I looked is none of your business, so it's also noun clause. The children are really naughty. I feel sorry for whoever has to be their babysitter. You can invite whoever you want, so it is object clause here. So who will I ask the question? I don't know, I don't care. You can ask whoever you like. Here also we give an example of object clause. You are free to do anything you want. You can do whatever you want. There are 3 flights. You can take whichever the best with your schedule. So Eileen is good piano player, so she can play whatever she likes. There are 3 pencils there. You can choose whichever you want. Whenever means when, and it can be used instead of when in noun clauses, as in interrogative sentences. So you are free to come at any time you want. You can come whenever you want. Whenever you would like to visit me is convenient for me. wherever, any place, meaning of the conjunction is any place. You are free to go any place you want, or you can go wherever you like. His face seems to haunt me wherever I go. So Kamil always tells wherever he goes. So every word in noun clauses, we can give more examples. He likes telling people about his personal problems. He will talk to whoever will listen to him, but he bores whomever he talks to. So, however, in any way, you are free to get dressed in any way you want, or you can get dressed however you like. So subjunctive also can be used in that clauses. So after these verbs, we can use subjunctive mood in noun clauses. So they are advising, recommending something, or offering, or insisting something to somebody. These are the verbs we can use in subjunctive mood in that clauses. So in subjunctive mood in noun clauses, we should either use bare infinitive or should plus bare infinitive. And these are the forms of them. So his parent advised that July should take English courses or take English courses. He insisted that the new baby be named after his grandfather, or he insisted that new baby should be named after his grandfather. The doctor recommended that patient should stay in bed for a few days. The doctor recommended that the patient stay in bed for a few days. The doctor insisted that she should not be given an injection. Doctor insisted that she not be given an injection. He requested that I be permitted to change my course. I requested that I should be permitted to change my course, and you can see other examples as well. So in noun clauses, if the main sentence is in the past, the noun clause part should also be in the past. If the main sentence is in the present, noun clause part can be used in any tense form we want. So let's give some example. Jane said that she had helped her mother, and nobody understood what he was talking about. It was important that they had been given the right instruction before they took the exam. The police asked me whether I had lived in any European country before. So if the noun clause, in complex sentences of noun clause, the main sentence is present, we can use any tense besides past perfect in the noun clause part. I wonder how much water you drink in a day, or I wonder how high Mount Everest is, or I don't know what time your lesson starts, or everybody knows that Steven Setup Arena is famous all over the world. I'm sure that you are still joking, and the other examples you can see. And look at the second sentence from last. Everybody knows that America was discovered by Columbus.